We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Lightning and the Hurricanes. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. David Austin, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy was pretty good in this last one. He lasted into the 7th inning. He ended up taking the loss, but he pitched awfully well, and sometimes a line score can be deceiving. He pitched much better than taking a loss pitching into the 7th inning.
Into the box now, Seth Roberts. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, Seth Roberts.
Here comes the first pitch. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
1-1. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2. Timmy Hinson waits on deck. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
That accepted. The right fielder, Timmy Hinson.
Striding in, Timmy Hinson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. Lays off 1-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes as Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Batting third, the third baseman, Mo Cole.
Digging in, Mo Cole. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
The 0-2 delivery. Out of play. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Ace Siegel will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Striding in, Spencer Reeder. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Hit hard, but foul. The 1-2. Misses. Nope. Ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second, the first baseman, Buford Slugger.
Now in the box, Buford Slugger. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Batting third,
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Bo Howers. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Marty Riggs. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Popped him up. Slugger in foul ground. And the first baseman can't get there. The 1-2.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2. Wesley Ray will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in the switch hitter, Wesley Ray. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Good curveball. Strike two.
That's him. 0-2.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Ryan Nichols. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back. Riggs leads off first with one away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Mike Morton.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mike Morton, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First offering on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball just missed above the zone.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Coming to the plate now, Connie Trott. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 0-1 offering. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Two and 2. Here it is. Fouled off. Two men are on with two men out. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Brad Jones.
Brad Jones.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed.
0-1 to count.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
In now, Turner King. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Taken strike 1 on the inside corner. Bottom of the second here with no score. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Popped up. Riggs is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting six. Not shortstop. Chad Hale.
In now, Chaz Hale, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Pitch on the way.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle a bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Stepping in now, Bubba McCann, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. He's running. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ace Siegel.
Ace Siegel.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Popped him up. McCann has a play. He's got it 1 away. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
Robert.
Coming to the plate now, Seth Roberts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0. This pitch is popped up, but this will land untouched. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Jones arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 9, Timmy Henson.
Now at the plate, Timmy Henson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. of the third now. And next to hit is the catcher, David King.
The catcher, David King.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. 2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Standing in now, David Austin. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1. And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Spencer.
So digging in now, Spencer Reeder, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
At the plate, Buford Slugger will swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2 out here and a runner at second. Outside, 2-1. Gets the sign, the 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in now, Bo Powers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Hinson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. All set for the start of the 4th. And next, the dangerous power threat, Mo Cole.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
So now to the plate, Marty Riggs, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1-1.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting, the left fielder, Wesley Ray.
So stepping in, Wesley Ray. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Into the box, Ryan Nichols. Fly ball heading for the alley. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. To the plate now, Mike Morton. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 1-0 delivery.
1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Runner at second here with one man out. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Connie Pratt. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's fouled away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
At the plate, Ace Siegel comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, that's inside.
Two men are on with 2 men out. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Lightning are out in front 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Brad Jones.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. fouls this one off. Fouled off. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, one down.
Now back.
Digging in to try it again, Turner King. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late that time for a strike. One out, nobody on. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Here it comes on 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for two. And he'll pull into second with one away.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Chaz Hale, fouled away. A base hit in his first trip. Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
One ball.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now to the plate, Bubba McCann. First pitch on its way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
1-0 pitch on the way. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Misses, ball 2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. Another try at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. at the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Seth Roberts. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a chopper to the left side. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Timmy Henson.
Ready once again, Timmy Henson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hit out towards second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
At the plate, Mo Cole. That's a strike to throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Marty Riggs.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Marty Riggs. First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. 2 outs here with a runner at third. That's in there, 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
So coming to the plate, Wesley Ray, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is. A ball and no strikes. This one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2-0 count and the pitch.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, David King.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 0-1 on its way. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category. Austin Leach will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Austin Leach.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. And the pitch. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now back. The right fielder, Spencer Reader.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Spencer Reader. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Fouled off. Now the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1-2. Outside, that's a ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2, you work it to even, and now it's full. You got a chance to do some damage in this situation.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Digging in, Buford Slugger, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set. Here it comes. Two out with the man at first. 1-1.
Plate ball one.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
And that misses. 2-2. And he's jammed a bit on that one, but he's able to foul it off to the right to stay alive. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Martin McKinley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Martin McKinley.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping in the long ball threat, Ryan Nichols. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Mike Morton. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Here's the 3-1. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Striding in once again, Connie Pratt. From the stretch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. None out, runners at first and second. Behind 0-2 now. The fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
plate now, Ace Siegel. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Second base. Seth Roberts.
Now at the plate, Seth Roberts. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone. Stepping up to the plate, Timmy Hinson, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
2 out, bases loaded. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. One and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Ready now, Bo Powers. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brad Jones. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
It's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Turner King.
settling in now. Turner King, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start the bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Gabriel Bell is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. At the plate, Mo Cole will start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's outside. Inside, ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now the pitch. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
At the plate, Marty Griggs. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Now batting, Wesley Ray. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Stepping in now, Ryan Nichols. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. One 0 count. Here it is.
Ball 2.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage 2-0.
Pause. Now the pitch. A strike, and it's 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Drilled to the right side. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up 1st and 2nd here.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Into the box, Mike Morton. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Two down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Denver, Rankin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Leading off the inning, Chaz Hale, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Now batting, the third baseman, Bubba.
Ready for another chance? Bubba McCann. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. They have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
In now, David King, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Marcus Rogers will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. 8th inning coming up. The Lightning lead it 2-0. A.J. McGathick has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, Connie Trott, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. King stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Jason Easel will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss on the slurve. Strike one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Yeah, 1-2.
This is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
To the plate now, Seth Roberts. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And it's fouled away. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses it.
Digging in, Timmy Hinson, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Inside with what looked like the slurve, 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. That's wide, 2-0. The high fastball is in there. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Donnie Ryan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Donnie Ryan.
Stepping in, Spencer Reeder. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1.
Count 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Now the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Hard ground ball to third. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting the result.
So now to the plate, Buford Slugger, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. In comes the left fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Bo Fowler.
So striding in, Bo Powers. over to first, and the runner will get back standing. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. In the dirt here. The 0-2 delivery. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate, Brad Jones, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Daniel Gould enters from the pen to start the ninth inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Mo Cole. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he's way off balance with the swing there. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time, as it's well off the outside.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Sinker. 3-2 now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Payoff pitch home. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Marty Riggs. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So he waited till the ninth inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Wesley Ray is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Runners on first with one down. Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Into the box, Ryan Nichols.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Going back is the right fielder. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season as they move on top 4-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now, Mike Morton. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. The next 0-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Reeder is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th. The Lightning lead this one 4-0. Roger Shipp is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Now at the plate, Turner King. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
From the stretch. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike one.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
At the plate now, Chaz Hale. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Bubba McCann, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
As a look, now the pitch.
We got 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
To the plate now, David King. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Lightning make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
4-0 to score tonight. Nashville took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Ace Siegel wins his 3rd of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the home team, no runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.